Hi, this is Kelly. We saw you last 2 months ago in our garden in the spring. Now it's summer, and lots of changes have happened. I'm going to show you what some of these changes are today. Number one is the grapes. Our muscadine grapes, if you see here, are in developing, and we're going to pick them in the next couple of days. And they're very, very tart. You can still make jelly with them and add them to some drinks. And so go ahead and follow me. Our original two beds that are over to my left, they're under disrepair right now. I'll show you the next video. But here are all the changes that have happened. I think you can see here lots of changes, especially with the viney plants. And if you follow me, you'll see over here we now have some okra going. Originally we planted seeds, but they didn't work out. They just didn't make it. Too much rain, I think. And we also have an herb garden we started here. Used to be wild strawberry. Now we have assorted sage and basil, oregano, and some lemon balm. One of the biggest changes here is that the last time you saw we had peppers and tomatoes, but now the Goya bitter melon that we'd planted is now all up and down on this vine, on this fence here. You see, we have quite a few of them, and they're a little bit smaller than usual, but that's just one of the problems of having an organic garden. You don't get the size of a normal garden that has all the powerful fertilizers in it, chemical fertilizers. And so as we go on here, you can see back behind the Goya, you see we have some Japanese eggplants here, and you see they're elongated purple, and still have quite a few celery pieces and beets. The turnips are gone, as well as the bok choy here is gone. We still have lots of celery. Kale is still going, along with some Swiss chard. Here is an avocado tree that I planted by seed from the supermarket about 3.5 years ago. It's been in a pot until this weekend. I put it in the ground, and it's finally in the ground. I should have done it about a year or so ago. It's very easy to do. Just take them and stick them half in soil with the round dot area facing up. Don't know if it's going to make any avocado because it wasn't organic, and usually what happens is they irradiate the plants, and so the seeds don't propagate. So maybe nothing happens with this one, but we'll see. If you go on over here, originally, remember, we had onions here. Now we have some mint and basil. Tomatoes are still going from spring and last fall, and the shiso, the Japanese basil that we saw a little last time, has really been going well here. We even make a nice drink out of it with some sugar and apple cider vinegar, and let the leaves soak in that solution for about a day, and then you can drink it. Very refreshing. As you see here, what used to be beans and arugula is now hay. And we also have hay over on this other bed here too. And what you notice is Houston's a very, very hot climate, and the hay helps keep the moisture in. Although one of the problems we've been having the last 6 or 8 weeks is too much rain. But now we're going to start getting into the hot season. The 3 or 4 inches of hay really, really helps keep the moisture in, and the hay also starts decomposing and can make a good mulch as well. You'll notice here we have cucumbers on the vine on the wall here. And finally, remember the last time we had just planted these Humong cucumbers, Cambodian cucumbers, and see, they're starting to develop now. They're also much bigger normally, but this time, I think because we're using seeds from the last year's plants, that maybe that's why they're not as developed as before. But you see, quite a few are starting to develop now. Hopefully they get bigger. Yeah. And behind the cucumbers, we used to have the red and the yellow onions. And over here to the side, we used to also have the potatoes, if you remember. The potato crop was very successful. And now we have fertilizer in that bed, and we're letting it sit and develop for the next plants that we put in there. Maybe we're going to put radish soon, the Japanese radish, the daikon. And the onions over here, though, I think they got too much water, and half of them rotted, but we still had 60% crop, so it wasn't so bad. And that's pretty much what's been happening here in the last 2 months since we had our last video. And so I hope that you've learned something today, and that we'll meet you again maybe around September. Okay, see you then. Bye.